People traveling to Nepal won't be allowed to go on solo treks anymore. This story and much more on 360 Weekly. Nepal has decided to ban solo trekking for foreign trekkers from April 1, making it mandatory to take a guide along the trekking path to ensure the safety and well-being of the visiting guest. The Nepal Tourism Board took the decision in this regard, which would come into force from April 1. According to the NTB, around 50,000 tourists trekked without a guide or a porter in Nepal in 2019. These tourists trekked by obtaining a route permit and a Trekker's Information Management System card. A TIMS card is a basic trekking permit that is required by foreign tourists which go around in adventure tourism. Prime Minister Pushpakamal Dahal has said the government is serious towards the issues in banking and financial sector. During a meeting about the identification of and solution to issues in banks and financial sector organized at the office of the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers, the head of the government said interest rates of banks and financial institutions, issues of microfinances, concerns of business community, and financial anomalies are the serious concerns of the government. The Prime Minister stated that the nation's economy was at difficulty and added the very first cabinet meeting of the incumbent government had decided to seek solutions to economic issues through collaboration with the public and private sectors. Nepal Airlines Corporation is preparing to operate direct flights along the Kathmandu-Seoul route. According to NSC spokesperson Archana Khorka, the national flag carrier has proceeded with the operations of a direct flight from Tribhuvan International Airport to Seoul-based Incheon International Airport in South Korea. A 10-member safety audit subcommittee led by NSC Deputy Manager Engineer Bikram Kesi has been formed in view of the preparation for connecting Kathmandu with Seoul by direct flight. An audit by Civil Aviation Authority under South Korea's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport is necessary before the flight operation, and the NSC forms its subcommittee to facilitate with South Korea towards that end. Federation of Women Entrepreneurs Association of Nepal organized a launch event of their Business Development Center in Kathmandu. The event was organized as a part of the 113th International Women's Day celebrations. The United Nations theme, Digital Innovation and Technology for Gender Equality, to promote equality between both genders in digital spheres, which was a perfect alignment with FWEAN's objective to launch their Business Development Center this year with an objective to help women entrepreneurs get to a digital platform and help them grow. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Physical Infrastructure and Transport Narayan Kavi Shrestha has asserted that the incumbent government has taken seriously the overall economy and the issues of the private sector. Addressing the 15th Annual General Assembly and the 8th Convention of the Khizapokori New Road Business Association, DPM Shrestha said that the government had taken cognizance of the private sector's problems and assured that it was effortful to resolve the private sector's problems. A team from International Monetary Fund held discussions with a broad range of stakeholders in the context of 2023 Article 4 consultation and combined first and second reviews of the authority's economic program supported by the organization's extended credit facility. The team led by Jarko Turunen, Deputy Division Chief and Mission Chief for Cambodia in the Asia and Pacific Department of IMF, visited Kathmandu from February 15 to 28. According to the statement released, the Nepali authorities have taken decisive actions to maintain a stable macroeconomic environment. The much-needed monetary policy tightening last year, together with the gradual unwinding of COVID support measures, helped moderate credit growth and contributed to the moderation of inflation stemming from the global commodity price shock caused by the Ukraine war. As a result, and in context of resilient remittances, external pressure eased and international reserves stabilized in the first half year of fiscal year 2022-23. The temporary import restrictions, mostly aimed at reducing the rapid post-pandemic growth of imports, were removed. Sichuan Airlines has announced the resumption of its scheduled flights to and from Tribhuvan International Airport, Kathmandu from March 20, 2023. The airlines will conduct 4 weekly flights from Chengdu, China. Taking into account the current high demand in the Nepal market for travel to Australia and Japan, Sichuan Airlines has announced a special introductory one-way fare of rupees 79,999 to Melbourne and rupees 65,999 to Narita from Kathmandu, with 46 kg check-in baggage and 7 kg hand carry. Passengers traveling to Melbourne will benefit from great connectivity to their onward flight from Chengdu with a minimum of 4 hours 30 minutes only. Sichuan Airlines is represented by Society International Travel Services as the general sales agent in Nepal. I've been Prajwal Nepali. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for future updates, and for more on these stories, visit b360nepal.com.